We back. We got my thoughts on cleaning by the odd ones out. See, I haven't watched the odd ones out in a bit. I heard we got a little controversy with employment issues and shit. But it seems like it's blowing up, so let's watch it. You feel me? Cleaning. My thoughts on cleaning. Hey, I clean mostly everything. Like growing up as the only child, single mom comes with the territory. But without further ado, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that bell that keeps you notified with all my bangers. You feel me? Let's dive on it.
The older I get, the more I've realized how much time I have to set aside just to clean. I'll ask a friend, "What'd you get up to last weekend?" And they'll think for a bit and then say, "I just cleaned." Crap, I gotta do that too. I've seen people, therapists, and the elderly all talk about how everyone's too gosh darn connected to their cell phones. How we don't allow
Like I be like, because my girl be talking about, oh, she cleaned her room, cleaned her house. I'm like, damn, I need to clean my shit. Looking around and shit, and this bitch needs to be clean. Needs to be clean. It's all fucking cluttered and messy. I will clean it one day.
ourselves a single moment to be present or alone with our thoughts. But when it comes to cleaning, I think you should fill that void up with as much noise as possible. Cleaning is such a boring and monotonous task that even people in the 1700s would pass the time by singing to themselves. And while these pilgrims didn't have endless podcasts to listen to, you have YouTube videos. Like this one. So I want this video to serve as the noise you listen to while you get up and clean something. Hopefully, hearing a YouTuber talk about cleaning for the next 10 minutes will motivate you to start chipping away at that mess you've been putting off for months. I'm not asking you to drop everything and do a 3-hour deep clean of your closet, but half-assing something is still better than no-assing something. And I think you'd be surprised with how nice you can make a space look in only 10 minutes. I want to give the caveat that I'm not a clean freak. I've lived in a college.
Bro, I'm about to fucking clean my room right after this video. So what the fuck is I just realized the video I chose, I'm like, oh Lord, I need to clean my room. Oh my God. It's not even that dirty. It's just cluttered, bro. That's all it is. It's just fucking never mind. I gotta sweep some places.
Dorm with a bunch of other guys. My sink is most likely full of dishes as you're watching this, and if anyone needs to do a 3-hour deep clean of their closet, it's me. And I also know how hard it can be to look at a room that's in such a bleak and disarray state that you get so overwhelmed by the mess that you don't even know where to start cleaning. So you never do, which perpetuates this never-ending cycle that makes your entire space and mental health messier. Luckily, I have a solution. If you don't even know where to begin dealing with the mess, the first step to cleaning any room is taking out the trash. That's it. That's all you have to do.
Nah, I do need to take up the in my room. Oh Lord. All right. I did not know I had all this on my plate. But yeah, right after this video, I'm about to go clean.
Do all those empty bottles and boxes, get them out of there. Whenever I clean, I like to play this fun little game that I know you've never played before because it's a game I invented. It's called... Is that where that goes? To play this game, all you have to do is point at an object and go, is that where that goes? And if that object is where it goes, then you're good. You don't have to do anything. But if that object isn't where it goes, then you put it where it goes. And you beat the game once everything that's going to or needed to go goes where it goes. So
That does, hey, that does sound like a fun little game to play. Like looking at a fucking like a like an item in your fucking room and be like, do you belong there? No, you go there. Do you belong here? No, you're trash. Go in the trash. Do you belong here? No, recycle. You feel me? Like that does seem like a cool game. You feel? God damn, I need to clean my fucking
So while you're grabbing trash bags and flattening out boxes, let me explain why I found cleaning to be so important in my adult life. I really have to thank my parents for distilling, I wouldn't call it a love for cleaning, but rather a tolerance for it. Growing up, my parents would print out physical job charts for the week, and every day us kids did all of our chores, we would earn $1. However, any single chore we didn't do
I fucking wish. What the fuck? I got paid sometimes, but like having a little system, it was never a system. It was a if she felt like it or not. But having a little system would have been great. Like,
we would lose $1. Meaning, it was possible for us to come out of a week of doing chores in the red. My parents were earning money and teaching us about capitalism because my bed wasn't made. Still owe them $35. We were able to earn some money back doing Saturday chores. This is when we did a deeper clean like vacuuming or mopping. But Saturday chores didn't even hold a candle to the absolute worst chores we had to do, which were the dreaded company is coming over chores. For some reason, whenever
mm, I never really had to do all that because most had her own room. Uh, but I did have to clean up for a little party thing. Yeah, it's all clean up at the end of the day. It don't really matter.
company was on their merry way, it was vital that rooms said company would never even enter in the first place
Unless you get your ass whooped.
were spotless. This one time, I think my mom was hosting like book club or something. I finished mopping my bathroom, which was not a bathroom that anyone in book club would be using, by the way. And my mom did her usual room cleanliness inspection and said, I think you should wipe that bucket down too. She was making
It be the little shit, bro. I do all this, and we talking about this little thing. What the fuck?
making us clean the cleaning instruments. Do you want me to vacuum the vacuum next? However, if it wasn't for all those chores my parents forced me to do, I feel like cleaning would have become something I dreaded doing, instead of something I can actually wind down the day with. I look forward to folding laundry and putting something on the TV because I feel like I did something productive while watching cartoons. And since I don't live with mom anymore, I don't have to clean my bucket, which now doubles as a toilet. Cleaning has become such an integral part of my life that cleaning other people's spaces is how I show my affection. I'm about to put one of my best friends on complete blast here, but I think he'll be okay with it because he constantly asks me to put him in videos. I'm doing a video that's a puppet show with 2 bricks.
Can I voice one of the bricks?
Okay. I recently visited one of my close friends, Infamous Swoosh, at his place in upstate New York. He's 24, living on his own for the first time with 3 other dudes, and the second I stepped into his house, I went, oh, this is a guy's house.
Niggas are dirty, bro. I swear to God, niggas are so dirty. How are you so dirty? And it's not even just cleanliness, bro. Hygiene. Hygiene. I don't care if you call me a dirty person when it comes to cleanliness. I can be, but when it comes to hygiene, I hate smelling funky. I hate smelling funky. I hate that feeling, that little sweaty, sticky feeling. You feel me? It's not fun. It's not fun at all. Not fun at all.
I don't think a woman's been in here in like ever. What really sealed it for me was the bathroom not having a trash can, but rather a loose trash bag leaning up against a wall. And it was full. I hadn't planned.
At least a bin. Like, put a little bin there. Like, niggas just have a trash bag on the floor. That's wild. Niggas didn't even get a thought of a fucking bin. Dirty.
And for this to be on the itinerary of my New York trip, but after seeing how dire Swoosh's living conditions were, I decided to take him to his local Target to get him some necessary supplies. I originally set out to get him 3 things: a trash can, trash bags, and a handheld vacuum. But as we were walking through Target, we passed the broom aisle, and I asked, "You have a broom, right?" And his shoulders started to slowly rise into a shrug. And I went, dude! Then we passed the Brita filter aisle, and I said, you have one of these, right? You haven't just been drinking tap water this whole time, right?
I drink tap water in real dire situations where I need some liquid in my system. I'll drink some tap water. I don't care. It's just gonna make me feel heavy.
The sink's right there.
You know, Swoosh, normally when people move into a new place, they do a big Target run to get all the necessary cleaning supplies for their house.
What do you mean? I did do a Target run. Didn't you see that buffalo painting in my office?
Up until this point, Swoosh had been drying all of his dishes with paper towels, which I guess is good because I just assumed he was
How? Bitch, what? With paper towels? How do you even do that? What the fuck?
eating everything in his bare hands like a Neanderthal, so I think I'm saving him money in the long run. I'm really about to show my age here, but since I'm doing a whole video about cleaning, I just need to gush real quick about my favorite piece of cleaning equipment. This was one of the original 3 items I set out to get Swoosh before I knew how dire his situation was. This is completely unsponsored, by the way, but the Bissell Pet Hair Eraser Hand Vacuum has divided my life into 2 moments. The time spent before I had this vacuum and the time spent after. I love this vacuum so much that I've gifted it to friends on 3 separate occasions. Now, this next piece of advice I used to roll my eyes at, but after I started
Hey, that nigga really helping out a fucking company for.
doing it, I've really been enjoying it. And that is to make your bed first thing in the morning. I used to think, why do I need to make my bed? I'm just going to get it messy again. But making your bed is having the first thing you do in the morning be something that benefits your future self. It helps set the tone for the day. And if you are able to complete that small task, then you're probably more likely to complete other more important tasks.
Fuck. Okay. This is exposing my. I feel like I'm exposing myself and I'm like, I can't. Because what the fuck?
No, making my bed didn't magically fix all my problems, but no matter what kind of day I was having, it was always nice ending it in a clean bed. Obviously, there's more to life than cleaning. I would know. I own all the Warrior Cat books. But I think everyone should enjoy the space they live in. I feel like a lot of us fall into a bad habit of dreading to do a task longer than it would take for us to just do said task. I definitely can be like that sometimes, but if you've been following along and been cleaning while this video played in the background, while your room might not be completely spotless, I hope you can see how much of a difference you made in only 10 minutes. Now imagine how much you can do in 20 minutes. Isn't cleaning while watching YouTube videos so fun? Isn't doing tasks so accomplishing? So if you need to clean, go clean! Go clean your bedroom! Go clean your kitchen! Unclog that toilet! The world is your oyster! Get out there and clean!
God damn. I feel like I really need to clean though. Like dead ass. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to clean. But without further ado, make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, and hit that bell. That friendly little bell that keeps you notified with all my bangers, you feel me? But without further ado, we out.